You on this Friday morning, we wanted to spend a few minutes talking with our latest family member here at News 12. It is Lillian Yi. Lillian, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm so honored to be here with both of you.
You're awesome.
She's actually, all of the family, really. All of the family, really.
You grew up around here, correct?
I did. It's been if anybody knows, Stone Throw, you're in Chickamauga, that's where I am.
All right, very good. All right, you take it.
Well, I wanted to ask, me and her kind of hit it off right when her first interview, she came in. Our news director came in and said, hey, this girl's for this position, and I had just been the weekend anchor, so I was going to tell her all about what to expect, what was going on. And immediately when we met, I was like, I think we just have a good chemistry. We really hit it off and became friends very fast. But tell me, how did you become interested in journalism, broadcast journalism, your history with that?
I have always taken an interest with just the camera. Like behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. This is going to sound funny, but if anybody remembers back in early 2000s, the little pet shops. I mean, I used to spend hours being the director, the producer, writing my own scripts, and then finally I was like, I want to take this somewhere. Yeah. And so I really started looking into realistic things such as the news. Yeah. And I was like, that'd be awesome. And a lot of people, growing up were like, oh, maybe you should look into this. You do have, a voice. And I was like, oh.
And you did a great piece the other day on adoption.
I did.
I think we commended you on that when you were here in the studio. Give us the nutshell on that.
So I was adopted as a child. And so adoption's always been very close to my heart, children. And a family has been struggling with their adoption journey so far. And unfortunately, last week, China announced that they were stopping all overseas adoptions. It didn't matter if you were from the starting point or you're like right at the finish line. Like if you don't have your child, you're not getting them right now. And so I thought that was very important to share with the locals.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you hope to accomplish here?
In my bio, I actually said that I want to be a servant to Chattanooga, and I want to be a servant to just people, getting their stories out there, because I think so many people, we listen to national news and we listen to, the bigger things, which is important, but I think we can't forget, they are the legs that we stand upon, and so I think they deserve that attention.
Absolutely.
And you are going to be our new weekend anchor. You'll be spearheading the news gathering and news delivering elements Saturday and Sunday and all throughout the week. What do you perceive as your biggest challenge on that?
Honestly, if Amelia can help me pull myself together,
you're doing a great job.
I will. I think it will be just the building of the show. I think a lot of people, see our smiling faces, which is wonderful, and that has a lot to do with it. But I think there's so much behind the scenes. Yeah. Building the show, of course, our producers, communication. So just building that relationship with behind the scenes and getting it all together.
That's very important, and that is something that I think a lot of people just think, oh, you're an anchor, you just smile and you get on the TV, but there's a lot behind the scenes that goes into play.
The hard work goes before the camera lights go on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, well, we're glad to have you here. Now, we have a few seconds left.
Oh.
It's time for the speed round.
Speed round.
Because it says right here, the speed round, which is exactly what it sounds like. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Don't think, just respond immediately. All right? Are you ready?
No.
Get that way. Count us down.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Bacon or sausage?
Bacon.
Book or the movie?
Movie.
Beach or the mountains?
Beach.
Beatles or the Stones?
Somebody said Beatles.
All right, somebody said Beatles. Crunchy or creamy?
Crunchy.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Can I do a mix?
Can you do a swirl?
Yes, you certainly can.
That's so good.
You have passed your speed round with flying colors, so we're glad to have you here with us.
Awesome.
And you will be periodically joining us throughout the week, so and again, spearheading the efforts on weekends. So we welcome you to News 12.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Right. They're telling us we got to wrap up because I had like another 8 or 10 questions.
Yeah, but those were the important ones.
I'm not going to do it. I'll save it for next time. We've got to look at our sportsman's forecast on the other side of this commercial break. Lillian, toss to the break.
And coming up next for your news.